دل می رود ز دستم صاحب دلم خدا را دردا که راز پنهان خواهد شد آشکارا. کشتی شکستگانی ای باد شرطه برخیز باشد که باز بینم دیدار آشنا را. روز مهر گردون افسانه است و افزون نیکی به جای یاران پرسد شما یارا. در حلقه گل و مل خواند دوش بلبل هات صبوحه یا ایها السفرا. ای صاحب کرامت شکرانه سلامت روزی تفقدی کن درویش بینوا را. آسایش دو گیتی تفسیر این دو حرف است با دوستان مروت با دشمنان دارا. در کوی نیک نامی ما را گذر ندادند گر تو نمی پسندی تغییر کن قضا را. آسایش دو گیتی تفسیر این دو حرف است با دوستان مروت با دشمنان مدارا. آن تلخ خشک صوفی الخبائثش خواند اشغالنا و اهلا من قبلة العذارا. هنگام تنگ دستی در عشق کوش و مستی کین کیمیای هستی قارون کند به دارا. سرکش مشو که چون شمع از غیرتت بسوزد دلبر که در کف او موم است سنگ خارا. آیینه سکندر جام می است بنگر تا بر تو عرضه دارد احوال ملک دارا. خوبان پارسی گو بخشندگان عمرند ساقی بده بشارت رندان پارسا. حافظ به خود نپوشید این خرقه میآلود ای شیخ پاک دامن معذور دار ما را.
O pious ones, I swear to God that help me. I am about to lose my heart and reveal my love. Alas, the hidden secret will be revealed. Our ship is broken, and we are sitting inside the ship. O favorable wind, arise and bring us the news of the end of the storm, in the hope that I will be able to see the familiar friend again. O companions of the agreeing heart, I am too anxious and homesick. Make a solution and think of a plan. Maybe I will see the beauty and perfection of my lover, and this anxiety and nostalgia will be removed from me. The short and ephemeral love of the world and living according to one's intentions is all cunning, discrediting, and useless. So, O friend, do not forget the goodness towards the companions, and do not withhold the goodness from the companions. The short period of life ends early. It was as if it was nothing more than a story and a legend. Therefore, seize this opportunity to do good to your companions. At the wine and flower party, the nightingale's beloved, the nightingale sang a beautiful song last night. Wake up that the time for morning wine has passed. O drinker, wake up and be warned. O owner of benevolence and generosity, and generous and benevolent person, thanks to your health from all calamities, at least one day help the poor dervish and ask how he is doing. The comfort of the two worlds, i.e., this world and the hereafter, is the interpretation of these two phrases. 1. Compassion with friends. 2. Tolerance with enemies. Apart from the independent and complete meaning of this verse, which is a worthy advice that has become a proverb today, it can be said here that if you are generous and I am your friend, in order to achieve the comfort of the two worlds, you should treat me with kindness, gentleness, fairness, magnanimity, and chivalry now. And if I am an enemy, be tolerant and gentle with me. They did not let us into the neighborhood of people who have good names and are remembered well. Our destiny is not to have a good name. And if you don't like this, go and change the decree. That bitter wine, which Sufi has called the mother of evils, is more pleasant and sweet to me than a kiss on the face of a sweetheart or maidens. When you are poor and needy, be in the business of having fun and getting drunk, because drunkenness and having fun are the alchemy that turns the beggar and the destitute into rich and possessive. For when a person drinks wine, he thinks of himself as the king of the world in a drunken world, even though he is very poor. Be obedient to the beloved and do not be rebellious. For the sweetheart burneth thee like a candle. The hardest stones in her hand are like soft wax. In order to have your beloved, submission is necessary, because stubbornness and rebellion lead to distance. Therefore, the condition for the union of sweetheart is submission. If you are looking for a mirror of Alexander the Great to know the state of the world, I will tell you that this wine cup is the mirror. Look at it, that it will present to you the state of the Dara country. Persian-speaking beautiful faces are the givers of life and give a new life to the soul of man. O butler, give good news to the worshippers, ascetics and elders of the guide, that they should come and accompany there and resume their youth by listening to their soul-boosting words. Hafez did not wear this cloak of contaminated wine of his own free will. O chaste sheik, excuse us. I who am a Hafez, have not drunk or worshipped wine of my own free will, but everything I do is by the decree of the Eternal. Explanations and cognitive metaphors in this sonnet of Hafez. 1. Heart as an object that can be lost or taken. My heart slips from my hand. Metaphor. The heart is imagined as something you can hold, lose, or give away. Meaning, losing control over one's emotions or falling deeply in love. Reason. This makes the abstract feeling of emotional turmoil concrete and relatable. 2. Secret as a hidden object. The hidden secret will become revealed. Metaphor. Secrets are like physical objects that can be concealed or exposed. Meaning, inner feelings or truths that are difficult to keep hidden will eventually come out. Reason. This helps readers visualize the process of internal emotions becoming known. 3. Shipwreck as a state of despair. We are shipwrecked. Metaphor. Life or the self is compared to a ship that can be wrecked. Meaning, experiencing hardship, being lost, or feeling hopeless. Reason. It gives a vivid image of being at the mercy of fate, helpless and searching for rescue. 4. Wind as a helper or guide. O favorable wind, rise. Metaphor. The wind is personified as a helper that can bring hope or change. Meaning, wishing for a change in fortune or divine help. Reason. This turns a natural force into a symbol of hope and transformation. 5. Life as a short-lived game or illusion. The 10-day affection of fate is a legend and a spell. Metaphor. Life is imagined as a fleeting story or trick. Meaning, worldly happiness and attachments are temporary and deceptive. Reason. This helps readers understand the transient nature of life. 6. Kindness as a treasure or opportunity. Count kindness to friends as an opportunity. Metaphor. Good deeds are viewed as precious chances. Meaning, value and make use of the chance to be kind. Reason. It frames moral action as something valuable not to be wasted. 7. Circle of flowers as a gathering of joy. In the circle of flowers and wine, the nightingale sang sweetly. Metaphor. Social gatherings are pictured as circles and joy as music. Meaning, celebrating life and beauty with friends. Reason. This makes the abstract idea of happiness and company tangible. 8. Wine is a source of truth or spiritual insight. The wine cup is Alexander's mirror. Metaphor. Wine is compared to a magical mirror showing reality. Meaning, wine reveals inner truths or the state of the world. Reason. This connects the physical act of drinking to mystical insight. Alexander's mirror. Literal origin. In Persian legends, Alexander, Sikandar, owned a magic mirror that revealed hidden truths or distant lands. Metaphorical meaning. Wine as a mirror. The wine cup reflects divine truth, allowing the drinker to see beyond surface illusions. Self-knowledge. Like a mirror, wine reveals the drinker's inner state, exposing hypocrisy and clarifying purpose. Reason. Hafez contrasts superficial piety with the raw honesty of mystical experience. 9. The alchemy of existence. Literal meaning. Alchemy refers to the medieval science of transforming base metals into gold. Metaphorical meaning. Spiritual transformation, Wine symbolizes divine grace that transforms spiritual poverty, the beggar, into enlightenment, the wealth of Karen, existential paradox. What appears worthless, earthly suffering, becomes precious, spiritual insight, through love and devotion. Reason. Hafez critiques material wealth while celebrating inner riches. Karen, Korah in the Bible and Qur'an, represents worldly power, but here his wealth is redefined as spiritual fulfillment. 10. Mirror and reflection as self-knowledge. The cup of wine is Alexander's mirror. Look. Metaphor. A cup of wine as a mirror that reveals the truth. Meaning, through mystical experience, wine, one can see true reality. Reason. It equates spiritual insight with seeing one's reflection clearly. 11. Friendship and enmity as social contracts. With friends, kindness. With enemies, tolerance. Metaphor. Social relationships are like contracts or rules to be followed. Meaning, proper behavior in relationships is essential for peace. Reason. It makes abstract social values concrete and actionable. 12. Destiny is something changeable. If you don't like fate, change destiny. Metaphor. Fate is pictured as something that can be changed, like a garment. Meaning, encourages agency and hope, even against destiny. Reason. It empowers the reader to imagine control over their life. Now, we have come to the end of this episode. Thank you for being with me until the end of the video. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Be sure to share your valuable opinions about the different parts of this video. For more information, be sure not to forget the explanation and do not miss it. Take care of yourself. Until the next video, goodbye.